going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see and probably hear, I have this new mic. This is the mic I use for my streams, and I'm hoping that a lot of you have said a lot of stuff about the audio in my 2016 tier list video. I tried to denoise my room audio. I think that sounded better, and then in my last video, my room tour video, I was using a different mic completely because I was moving all around, so I didn't have the little clip-on mic that I normally use. But today I thought maybe I'd try this, see how that is, because it sounded good on my stream. So, you know, let me know how it is, and obviously I'll know too. But with that out the way, today I thought we'd do some more album cover shoes, because as you know, in the last video I did with the album cover shoes, I wasn't able to get to like half of the ones you guys submitted because you guys submitted so many, which I'm very thankful for, but obviously I couldn't get to all of them. So what I'm gonna do today is do some more of those. We already know the drill. We already know how I did it last time. Except today, I might try to challenge myself a little more with using stuff outside of the Nike custom shoe tool thing, just to kind of spice them up and make them more unique. We're gonna start today's video with TV Girl, Death of a Party Girl. I really like this album cover. I think it looks really cool. The song off this one, Blue Hair, I think it's called. It's called Blue Hair. I used to listen to that song a lot in like grade 11, I think. It's a bit nostalgic for me. We'll start off with just doing the typical Air Forces that we started off with last time. I think that would be okay for this album. I like the Air Forces, and I have a really cool idea for these. Let's just go in. So as you can see, here was what we did last time. These are the Hit Me Hard and Soft shoes. We'll go and customize these because I like when I make them all white. It's kind of just easier to start what we're doing here. For this one, I'm thinking there's a lot of special colors here in the middle that make this album really pop, but otherwise it's pretty much just black and white. What I'm thinking we do for this one is make it all gray, and either I was gonna make this kind of like a pattern of all the colors that were here, but maybe the swoosh would be the cooler thing to make black and white, or sorry, make colorful. It might be easier. The swoosh accent. Should we put one on? Yeah, I think that would be cool. I wish I could get a little bit of a darker gray, but I can't. It's pretty light compared to the album. Maybe for that we'll do black. I think a little black accents would kind of be cool, just because if it's all gray, then it kind of loses coolness of it. And if y'all watched the last video, you know that I'm really opposed to when the midsole and the outsole are the same color. I've tried a million times and I can't get behind it. I don't usually like doing the same color, but for this one I think it's the only one that really looks cool. I mean, the sale looks kind of alright. Dude! I think I gotta stick with my morals here. I think this is the winner. So I'm thinking it's gonna have to be this, and honestly, alone I think these look okay. I don't think they look bad. Now I will upload these to my phone. I would do my iPad. Last time I did my iPad, but I kind of forgot that I did it last time, and now it's under the camera, and I don't really want to pick up the camera and get my iPad, so I'm just gonna do it on my phone, which is all good.
1 hour later.
Alright, well, here it is. It's done. It certainly looks unique. I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely clear inspiration. The colors might be a bit vibrant, a bit kind of off-putting almost compared to the other parts of the shoe, but otherwise I think I'm pretty proud of these ones. Like, I think they look pretty good. I'm happy with how they turned out. I think the swoosh was the better choice than the middle part here, which I forget what that's called, but I'm pretty happy with these. Hopefully whoever suggests this album, since it's your favorite album, hopefully you don't hate me for making these shoes. Hopefully you think they're okay. Let's get on to the next one. I'm Wide Awake, It's Morning by Bright Eyes. I'm unfamiliar with this album and maybe potentially band as well. This looks like an interesting one. Oh, I mean, the green on this one looks like it could work. Okay, so that's close. That's got to be close enough. Sail. Oh wait, what's this? Light Bone. That might be better. These colors are actually pretty good. It's almost as if these shoes were made for us to design around this album. I hope that made sense. I'm kind of thinking back to what I just said and I don't even know. But anyways, should we put that there first? Let's do that. Maybe actually what we do is, what about reversing these? See, I crashed out about this in the last video, but it's so valid. Like, this used to be, you could separate these two things. It was so nice. Like, I don't know why they got rid of it. What about that? Because we used to, yeah, sales the other ones. That looks kind of cool. Yeah. Now for the swoosh, I'm thinking we base it around this, what I'm assuming is like the sun kind of looking thing, and make it red. Now, unfortunately, the red we have isn't overly ideal. Like, it doesn't really match up that nice with it. But I think it looks kind of cool. Yeah. The swoosh accent. Oh. Hey, yo. We could do a little something something with this. I wish there was like a darker red. You know, that would be cool. Because I'm assuming this looks kind of like knitted, you know? It looks kind of like a quilt, you know? That's what I'm assuming this album is kind of made to look like. Yeah. And around the red, there's like darker stuff. If only there was like a darker red, but the black might work. I think that looks okay. That looks kind of cool. The label, it's between these two, but I think, oh, or, I actually think that looks kind of cool. Laces. Now, if only there was like some sort of brown kind of color. I think that would be very ideal. Yeah. This green sort of works. This darker green, which I think we used a little bit for the chromacopia shoes. That kind of looks alright. This part, we could do black to kind of match with this. Midsole, we could do white and then come and do a little sail and do something subtle. Yeah. That doesn't look bad. For the base shoe. And then I'll go do some extra designs on it and make it look a little more unique to the album. Yeah.
Later.
Alright, they're done. For this one, I kind of just went crazy, adding little effects and stuff inspired by the album. For the swoosh, I kind of tried to add this pattern that kind of looked like the fabric-y kind of yellowy pattern that was on the, what I'm going to keep calling the sun on this album. I thought that would look cool, and I'm actually kind of happy with how it turned out. There's like a star in the middle, like star looking thing to me. That's what I see when I look at this in the middle, and I kind of try to do the same thing on the shoe. I added some clouds at the front of the shoe, which would go around the whole outside of the shoe, from what I imagine, you know. That's what I think would happen. And then at the back of the shoe, there's like a tree kind of pattern thing. Yeah, this tree kind of thing that I can see right here on the album. Yeah, really happy with how these turned out. I think they look kind of cool. Yeah. I personally would probably consider wearing these. They're not really a shoe that I would wear, and I've literally never heard of this album in my life. But hopefully, whoever suggested that album, Nora, if you're watching this, hopefully you're okay with what I did with these shoes, and hopefully I didn't ruin the album for you now, because now every time you listen to it, you think about the god-awful shoe that I made, in your opinion. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but let's do the next one. Yeah. The next album here, we have Inside In, Inside Out by the Kooks. Yeah. This is kind of interesting. This will be fun to kind of try. Let's look to see if there's some different shoe options, just so that we can kind of spice things up a little bit. I did look up Air Force, so let's just look up custom, because I know you can actually also customize like some sporty ones as well. Not like that's what we're gonna do for this one, but yeah, see, like you can customize all these. Some lows. Maybe we'll do these. I don't think we've done these yet, and it's kind of giving like similar vibes. And honestly, this doesn't even look that bad for this already. So let's just jump right in here. We'll turn everything white.
Kind of just make it easier to customize it. Pack thing.
Okay. The vamp. So we're really dealing with just like black and white here. Oh, look, they don't do it on this one. See, this is ideal. This is what I like. Yeah. Honestly, vamp can stay white. Tip. Let's make that black. This is pretty standard stuff right here, but oh wait, there's different options. Hairy?
What?
What does that look like? We'll do canvas. Yeah. It's giving kind of like the vibe that this album's kind of giving me for some reason. Can't really explain it, but it is. Quarter.
Plug.
Swoosh type Air Terra. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And this will be red. This is just giving completely red to me. And that's the only red we have, unless what would canvas give us? None of them are really red. I don't know, I think I like this more. It's more unique. I think that looks kind of cool, actually. I kind of like the Air Terra one. Yeah. And unfortunately, these also have to be that so they get you somewhere, you know? They're always gonna get you somewhere with it. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Plug.
Ooh. Unfortunately, there's like not much to work with this album. I really like the album cover. Like, I think it's a good kind of basic kind of album cover. But yeah, unfortunately, like, I think this is gonna turn out to be a pretty basic looking shoe. So trying to make it the most unique as I can. We'll focus more on the texture on this one.
Yeah.
The line on the middle. I always loved the black lining. I don't know what it is about it, but I think it looks like the best out of everything. But I guess we could experiment. That looks kind of cool, but did we maybe want to try making, because there's not a whole lot of red in it. So if the red is kind of more just like a poppy kind of thing, I think that'd be cool. I think the black. White might be the best option, I think. Lacy. Whoa! That's kind of cool. Never been a fan of these kind of laces, to be honest. But something about it, with all the ants and like guitar kind of tools for some reason, it's kind of like reminding me of it. You know? Like, I kind of find it looks, well, like it fits the vibe, weirdly. In my head, it makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
Heel pull tab?
What?
Oh, those. Honestly, this isn't terrible. I think this is kind of weird looking, but... Ah, there you go.
Plug.
Yeah, that's... Which one do we do? OG? Yeah, maybe something more subtle. But I think we should still do the color, because I think it just... If it has to be there, it might as well match with other stuff.
Yeah.
I think white, to be honest, is the only option for the midsole. On the outsole... I mean, you guys know me, I can't...
I'm really opposed to when the midsole and the outsole are the same color. I've tried a million times and I can't get behind.
I think I'm gonna need to do black. I don't think these look bad. I just think they're pretty, like... They're not too exciting, you know? Like, there's kind of just not a whole lot going on with them. Like, it fits the album cover for me. Like, these look like they would go together, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. And the font looks a little similar. I think that's it, to be honest. I'm kind of happy with that. And I don't really think there's much else I need to add. Whoever suggested this album, hopefully you're okay with it. Again, I said it was all of them, but I genuinely mean it. Like, hopefully this is satisfactory. And hopefully you're not like, wow, you really did a dull, boring shoe for me. Wow, you must have a grudge against me. I don't know you. So, it's just matches with this.
Yeah.
What other ones do we have? Debut by Bjork. Let's do that one.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. What could we do for this one? Let's revisit these Nike Dunk Low Unlocked. I think we might have done one of these. Yes.
Yeah.
We did two in the last video. We did these ones. This was a Token album, and this was one of the Tyler the Creator. I think Cherry Bomb was what this was for.
Yeah.
So here we go. Starting them off. That kind of looks close. What's that? Sesame? I think Sesame kind of looks similar to the colors we got going on there.
Yeah.
There's kind of some green too, but I think that might be a bit much. See, where's Sail when I need it? Sail would be killer right now, but we don't have it. We might just have to run white. That's not bad. Swoosh. There is some black on here too, so maybe the swoosh will be that.
Yeah.
Obviously for this, we're doing this.
Huh?
Oh wait, what?
Huh?
What happened? Alright, we're back. For this, obviously, we gotta do Sesame because we gotta connect the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
That's just how it works in my head. The
What's up, guys? It's
lining...
Quandale Dingle here.
Could keep it white, I guess. I do like this color, though. Which is a good thing, because if I was the one ordering these, it would be... I sure hope that I like them. Laces... I think black is probably the best option here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Sail. Where were you 5 minutes ago, bruh? You know what? Crazy that I'm saying this, but we were looking for it. This, I think, is the first shoe where I can break my rule of the outsole and insole being a different color. Because I think this looks cool. I know. It's crazy. But I do think this looks cool. Unfortunately, another one that's just not overly exciting. And I don't really know what else I can really do with these, like, through my phone and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I like them.
Yeah.
They look cool, but they are pretty basic. Like, there's not too much going on with them. But that's what we have. Autumn, hopefully you're okay with these shoes. Hopefully you think they're cool. I like them. I mean, maybe it's just a bias because I made them, but I think they're pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, I think they look kind of similar enough to the album. Really wish I would have been able to do Sail for the middle there. And yes, I could probably put it in my phone, but I think I'd rather just do another album, to be honest. So let's find our next one. This will be the last one for today because my computer keeps bugging. Let's do Sunburn by Dominic Fike. Yeah. I think I know what album this is. Yes. There's a lot going on this one. I like this album for the most part. There's a couple songs in here that I really enjoy. Yeah. Not a huge like Dominic Fike guy, but there's a couple of songs that I really vibe with. Grace loves him. She thinks I hate him. Because I've complained about like one song at one point, and I don't even remember what song it was. But she thinks I hate Dominic Fike, and that's just not true at all. And this is a cool album. I think we can do probably a lot with this. Yeah. Let's get right into it. I think these are the shoes I'm gonna use for this one. Like, I mean, look at the colors here. Oh yeah, look. Oh, we made the perfect choice. Yeah. But obviously we're gonna set everything to white to start. All right. Here we go. Dude, Sail is back. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, wait, there's different... Whoa, dude. There's so much here we can do. Mesh is kind of sick. Hold on. Overlay. Gotta be red. We gotta have some red on here. But now I'm not loving the Sail. Now it looks a little fleshy. Honestly, maybe we just run this. That's just a fleshy looking color right here. The swoosh. Here's where we can have some fun. Maybe we'll do Sail for now. Back here. There's like these multitude of colors up here.
Damn! That's a nice vocab word for me, bro.
Here's actually some cool stuff. There's like this Lunar New Year kind of stuff. And it's got like cool patterns and stuff in it. So maybe we'll make use of that. Yeah. The Nike logo. We'll do yellow. Lining. Oh, you know what? Wolf Gray is kind of sick. Tongue label. Let's do this. I think that looks cool because I get some yellows in there. Yeah. Cup sole.
What?
Whoa. Team red. Maybe Sail. Sail, I think, is our best option. Cup sole stitch. I feel like we should implement orange somewhere too. The yellow would look kind of cool, I think. But then it's weirdly looking like the Flash. Yeah. And I don't love that because it's not supposed to be the Flash. How about that? What are we thinking of that? Awesome! Maybe... I mean, it kind of looks fiery too, which kind of fits with like the sunburn kind of vibe. I think we might have figured it out. Oh my god, wait. This would be sick. Yeah! That's kind of sick, actually. Yeah! I'm about to cook with what I'm about to put on these. I can't even lie. Yeah! I got some crazy ideas floating through.
Later that same evening.
Alright, they're done. On the sides, I added little dots around the swoosh, which kind of look like or supposed to look like the makeup that the girl on the album has around her eyes. Yeah! And then this is what I was really, like, excited about. On the back, and I kind of butchered it, unfortunately, with, like, trying to Photoshop and make it look cool. I put the logo, like the official logo for the album on there, which I think looks kind of cool. I mean, obviously it would look better on an actual shoe. I'm just a guy with a free Photoshop app that I'm trying to just make stuff cool on. But yeah, I mean, I think these are awesome. Like, I know that if I had like an album that I really liked with like the date and then the logo on it, like that'd be so tough. I'm pretty proud of that personally. Hopefully whoever suggested this album, Charlotta, I don't know, I'm sorry. Hopefully you like these. Hopefully I did justice to the album. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say. What's up, yo? Editing Evan here. Obviously, the camera died mid-outro, which was just balls, so... What? This is my outro here. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you like the shoes. If I didn't get to your shoes, y'all know I'm getting to all of them, so they'll be in another part. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you feel like it, maybe leave a like and subscribe. That'd be really cool. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Other than that, you know the drill. Keep it breezy, yo.